Working out is so hard, but I've been feeling so good after I do it. Like, I've been having so much energy, but child, I feel like my heart be ready to come out my chest. Hey y'all, it's your girl Jasmine. You can also call me Chocolate Minnie, and today I just wanted to talk to you guys, give y'all like an update on my life, what's been going on, all that good stuff. So I'm really excited because my YouTube channel is definitely growing. I appreciate all of the love and support that you guys give me. I appreciate that you guys are subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and being notified when I drop new videos. I'm just so happy, and like my dream is literally coming true. So I'm just like ecstatic right now. I reached over 1,000 subscribers thanks to you guys. So I just want to say thank y'all first and foremost, because without y'all supporting me, without y'all watching and, you know, basically just being a supporter or whatever, like none of my dreams would be coming true. So I just want to thank y'all so much for all of that. And yeah, so what I really want to do is get away, not necessarily get away from OnlyFans, because OnlyFans is great income. Like, I'm not really on there like I used to be. It's definitely more of a passive stream of income for me now. I'm dedicating all of my time into growing this YouTube channel. So ultimately, I do want to be a YouTuber. I still want to keep my OnlyFans pages. I do have 2 pages. I want to keep those. Like, I'm not going to deactivate them or anything like that. So they're going to be kept. But my focus right now is just really growing this YouTube channel, really getting my messages out to you guys. My ultimate goal is just to help people and convince people that like anything is possible. Like, I know I show like a lot of lifestyle videos and, you know, my day-to-day when it comes to how I make content for OnlyFans or just content in general. But I do really want you guys to realize that you can do anything you want to do. Even if you're not interested in being a content creator, whatever it is you want to do, like, you can do that. And I just really hope that I'm able to reach people who are contemplating starting a business but they're not too sure what in, or maybe even like they want to start a business but they're just too afraid of what other people may think of them. I really hope that, you know, my channels and my videos have basically just been inspiring you guys. That's ultimately what I want to do, of course, with entertain. Like, I know I gotta be entertaining, I know I have to, you know, show certain things, but like ultimately I really just want to, you know, motivate people and inspire people to do whatever it is that they want to do. So right now, I've just been focusing on getting my apartment together. It's almost together. I'm still waiting on a couple of things for my office. And then I kind of got to sort everything. Like, everything in the second bedroom is just pretty much thrown everywhere. It's so not organized. So I really, one second, y'all. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't even know where I was. I'm probably gonna cut some stuff because I done lost my train of thought. But also, like, I really just want to talk about how I've been feeling lately, and I want to get into depth a little bit more about my counseling sessions and what we've really been working on. I'm a big advocate for, you know, mental health. I've been depressed. I've had a lot of traumatic things that have happened to me. I believe everybody should, you know, take their mental health seriously. It doesn't matter, you know, if you're happy most days. you should still just like talk to somebody and just, you know, whatever feelings you have, it's just a way to get, you know, get them off your chest, and have somebody who's non-biased. So sometimes when you talk to your family members, like some family members, you know how to keep it real with you and tell you when you're wrong, but some family members, they look at everything that you do as right. So then you're not really getting the best feedback on situations, because to some people, like, you're never wrong. So it's just good to always, you know, have somebody who doesn't know you, who doesn't know anybody that you know, and you can just, you know, express how you've been feeling and just, you know, get all of your feelings out. You know, I've basically been trying to learn how to be comfortable being by myself. Not because, you know, I don't think that I can have friends or anything like that. I do have a couple of really close friends, but I've also fallen out with a lot of people over the past few years. So just learning how to be comfortable in my skin and learning how to be my own best friend has just been a game changer for me. I used to be someone who always needed to be around someone. Like, I always either needed to be in a relationship, I always needed to, you know, hang out with people. Like, that's just how I always was in my 20s. Like, I was just afraid of being alone. Like, sitting in a house by myself with no one to talk to, or I'm not watching TV, like, that was very scary for me, because it forced me to think about things that I didn't want to think about. I'm somebody who likes to push things to the side or to the back burner, if that makes sense, and not talk about how I feel. I don't want to feel pain. Like, I don't want to cry. I don't want to be angry. So a lot of times, like, I used to avoid things. So I would just push it to the side and hope that my mind never brings it back up, and then it forces me to not have to deal with it, right? So it made things better. But when that stopped working, I would just wake up crying. Like, I would just be crying, and I wouldn't even know why I'm crying. I would just be so sad. Like, I could be, you know, cooking and cleaning and just randomly just start crying. Like, I don't know why. I don't know. I guess it was just everything that was bottled up, like everything that I've been feeling. And I basically reached my breaking point. So I was like, I need to get into counseling. I know I can't be the best version of me until my mind is 100%. And at that time, I felt like my mind was like probably like 10% on a good day. Like, I definitely think I experienced some depression, definitely some anger, resentment towards people that I know. So it was pretty bad for me. So I'm glad I got into counseling. She's really helped me just learn how to be comfortable with myself and basically find myself, figure out what it is that I like to do. Like, I know it may sound weird, or to me it's weird. Like, if someone were to ask me what I like to do, like, I didn't know. Like, I didn't have an answer. Like, that's how much of myself I didn't know about myself. Like, you know, my grandmother passed. She was like my second mom. Like, I told my grandma everything. I would probably call her like 4 and 5 times a day just to tell her about, you know, something that just happened, or if I'm excited about something, or just to see what she was doing. And then when I went off to college, like, it was tough for me because I was about an hour away from my hometown. So, you know, I didn't have a car. So, you know, it was tough to be away from her for as long as I was during semesters. So, and then when she passed, you know, I tried to be like that strong person for my family and not be broken, and to keep moving, keep going. So I think that also had a lot to do with it. Like, just everything just being bottled up. So the biggest thing that I could tell you is, if whether something's wrong or whether everything is right, like, just go and talk to somebody. Especially, it's going to be hard to find like a counselor that you like. It may take a couple of tries. Like, I've tried counseling multiple times over the course of at least 10 years. And this counselor that I'm with, this therapist, I really like her. She's also a Black woman. She runs a business, her counseling business, just like I run a business. So I feel like she's relatable. So that was really big for me. One, just finding somebody who's Black and understands like struggles of an African American woman, and then also just finding someone who's relatable, who, you know, has experienced things that I've experienced. So it may take you multiple tries. Sometimes you may talk to a counselor and feel like, you know what, this probably isn't the best fit, but I encourage you to not give up. Like, keep going and trying. Call different people on your insurance and, you know, see who you think or who you feel like, you know, can understand you and relate to you, and just keep going. Like, I go every 2 weeks. I don't miss a session. If I can't go because I'm out of town, then we do Zoom, but I still get those sessions in, and I'm probably the healthiest mentally that I've ever been. There are times where, you know, I may be a little sad, but I've learned how to cope with it. I've learned how to stop and be like, okay, what is causing me this pain right now? Or what stress is making me stressed right now? Like, so I'm able to really just kind of dig deep within myself now and figure out, okay, I'm stressed out because of this. Well, is this something that I can control? Yes or no? And if the answer is no, that I can't control the situation, I can control myself. I can control, you know, how I proceed with whatever is stressing me out or causing me to lose my peace for that moment. So I just really encourage everyone to get into counseling, get into your mental health. You know, I feel like a lot of the reasons why people act the way they act is because when it's bad. I feel like it's because people don't go get help. People have all of these internal struggles that they're dealing with, and so you get the result of whatever it is they're dealing with. So if someone's snapping at you all the time, or talking badly to you, or lying to you, or whatever it is, it's because they have something going on within themselves that's making them act that way. But it's not really a true representation of who they are. It's just more of what they're going through. So I honestly believe, like, if everybody got into counseling, the world would just be a way better place. People would be nicer, like, people would be happier. Like, I really, really think that. So, but I can't control other people and what they do. All I know is I can control myself. I may not be able to control a situation, but I can control how I react to that situation. And, you know, there are people that have come into my life who I've had to hit the block button on. You know, we may have had a falling out or whatever, but at the end of the day, my mental health and my peace is what's most important. And the other thing I can say is listen to your gut. Like, I don't feel like we say that enough to each other, like, just in our day-to-day. Like, if you have a feeling within your soul that something's not right, whether it's with a friendship or a relationship or whatever it is, like, explore that and listen to your gut. If your soul is telling you that something's not right, they're lying about whatever, or their intentions are ill will, like, if you really feel that, I bet you 99.9% of the time it's because you're right. Like, don't ignore yourself. Don't allow people to make you feel like what you're feeling and what you're thinking may or may not be true. Because I'm telling you, if you feel it, it's probably because something has happened that has made you feel that way, or someone's actions have made you feel that way. So that's why you feel that way. So don't ignore that, especially if you're dating. Don't ignore that. Like, if your partner or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is, if they're actions are making you feel some type of way about something, don't just try to cover it up and be like, oh, it's okay, you know, they're going through XYZ. No, it's not okay. And demand respect, demand whatever it is, and don't let anyone make you feel like it's stupid to demand that. Now, there are ways to go about it. Like, I'm not sitting here saying, you know, start a whole fight and be slapping people and all that. It's the way you go about it. But don't ignore your gut feeling. And, you know, with some of the friendships that I had, there was already a gut feeling inside of me that was like, I don't really feel like they're my friend, or I feel like they're only talking to me because of whatever benefits they think they're gonna get. But I ignored that because, you know, when we would hang out or talk or whatever, it seemed real, it seemed fun, or I just desperately wanted friends. One of the two. Like, I still haven't figured that out, but I was right. It was an incident that took place that made me realize that my gut feeling about, oh yeah, they are really looking for this, was right because of the actions that took place when it happened. So don't ignore your gut. I'm telling you, your gut is your best friend. Like, your gut is gonna tell you it's real or it's phony, whatever. Like, your gut is, listen to your gut. Don't let people gaslight you. Don't let people manipulate you. Don't let people steal your peace. Get your peace and keep it by any means necessary. And if somebody is stealing that from you, if you're restless at night and you're thinking about a situation that happened or whatever, you're not at peace. I feel like my dog is barking, about to bark. So just, you know, focus on keeping your peace. And like I said, if a situation is stressing you out and you try to talk to the individual about it and, you know, they're not open to talking, or they're still trying to gaslight you or manipulate you or lie to you, whatever the case may be, let them go. Man or woman, let them go. Like, you are too precious and life is too short to be, you know, so consumed with situations. And that's one of the things that I feel like was one of my biggest flaws. Brody, hush. One of my biggest flaws was being so consumed with an incident that took place. Like, if I got into an argument with someone, like, it would consume me for weeks. Like, all I could think about, all I could talk about was that incident and why did they do that and blah, blah, blah. And I wasn't at peace. That incident, that situation, that individual stole my peace, and I allowed them to. So what did I do? I removed them. So, you know, and going to counseling will help you figure all of that out. So just, you know, if nothing else, really take care of yourself mentally and physically. Like, both are really, really important. But I don't feel like mental health, I just don't feel like it gets the credit that it deserves. Like, everyone's like, go to the gym, go to the gym, go to the gym. But nobody, I feel like it's rare to hear people say, go get into counseling. Like, go talk to somebody about that. Like, especially like within the Black community, I don't know, I feel like we look at counseling like, nigga, you better figure that shit out. You know what I mean? Like, nobody can just be emotional without people looking at them sideways. So just get into counseling. You know, it's been great. Like I've said in previous videos, I am the best version of me that I've ever been, and I can't wait to see who I'll be in a year from now or 5 years from now. Like, I'm actually really excited about it. But yeah, that was just my little rant about mental health and things like that. So I've been working on myself a lot, and just trying to get this content out here faster, filming more days out the week, like just being consistent with that. You know, sometimes it can be a struggle if I have a lot going on, but just staying consistent with everything that I want to do, staying consistent with, you know, my mental health and taking care of how I feel. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.